good, YouTube? We're live in effect in the afternoon. I usually go live in the morning, but right now I'm borrowing my cousin's phone charger. So I got 3 movies that I'll discuss and talk about on this live. So The Meat Train. The Meat Train is about a guy who butchers victims in brutal ways in the film, which was cool. In the end, I don't want to spoil much, but I want to say we get a new butcher character in the end who becomes the butcher. His girl ends up dying early on in the film. It's pretty good. And then we get Bradley Steven Cooper, yeah, as that said. And the relationship's very powerful. We get those scenes of, the romance and all this and that. We get the kill with the guy who you see on the train, all butchered up, and stuff like that. Well, not butchered up, but, dead on the train. Then we, see their relationship kind of start to be questioned and all this and that. We get them romantic type, lovey-dovey stuff couples do. I'm not gonna say the word because I'm around my cousins. They do that. We see decapitations. We see all that type of stuff in this film. Up until the end where the girl's brutally killed and Bradley Steven Cooper's the butcher, like I previously said. And the, what's the guy who has the hat on the train's name? What's his name?
Yeah, you're trying to kill her. I got you side-eye.
The captain, he's a captain of some sort. The captain basically explains Bradley Steven Cooper's part in this whole thing before brutally stabbing his girlfriend and thus killing his girlfriend. So, yeah, that was a pretty good scene, very powerful scene, very interesting scenes in the film. Very good cinematography. I enjoyed the cinematography. Very good special effects in the film. Very good, enjoyable effects. Great cast. I feel like his girlfriend, who plays his girlfriend, him and her have very strong chemistry. Almost said cinematography, my bad. Their chemistry's off the charts. He has somewhat of a companion who he typically goes around to figure out stuff. He's a photographer, so he takes shots of the butcher because he's trying to find out why he's doing all this. It's the butcher. He's trying to find out why the butcher's causing all these murders. We see this couple on the train, right? We see this couple explaining certain things. Then the woman ends up dead. She gets her head decapitated, completely rummaged. And then we got a few other scenes where that sort of thing's going on, which was very strong, And I definitely like the train scene where the boyfriend, Bradley Steven Cooper, the female actress, and the butcher battle. At first, Bradley Steven Cooper is not that good at defending himself. And then, at some point, he pushes the butcher off the train in a powerful sequence where he's still seen afterwards, like, alive. At some point in the film, he ends up deceased. And thus, that's near the end. We get Bradley Steven Cooper becoming the said new butcher. That was a great movie. I would go back and watch it. It's something I would go back and watch. Now we're going to get into The Elf. Like I said, The Elf starts out with this The whole story's about a toy shop and an elf. We already start off brutal with basically a kid with his mouth, a kid with her mouth sewn, shut, right? So that was tragic and brutal. The fact that we started the movie off with a kid with her mouth sewn shut, eyes sewn shut, that was sad. And I've watched this movie previously, but that set the tone of how vicious this movie was. It was very supernatural too. Like I said, you got to be careful with how you do supernatural movies. Some are good, some are bad when you use supernatural elements in your film. But yeah, I like the couple. I thought they did good. I like the parent actress. I thought they did good. I liked her sister. I thought they did good. And their murder scenes and all that. When this elf is just tormenting them and corrupting them and wrapping fucking tree lights around necks. We got like this gay character. It's to believe he's gay. I believe he's gay. It's a choir. They preach, they do music. That was interesting. The cinematography was interesting. The characters are interesting. The cast is interesting. The murders were brutal. If you haven't seen The Elf, I highly recommend you see the Elf movie from 2017. Like I said, it's not the best movie, but it's decent for what it was. We had some murders. Damn, I can't really go discreetly into it because it's like they were like cookie cutter, like they weren't as brutal as in the Midnight Meat Train, basically. I remember the tree lights being used scene. I remember all that. I remember the sister getting her legs like sliced with the knife. Her falling to the floor. I remember that scene. I just remember like them being tormented and the guy and the girl going to the toy shop, trying to figure out a lot of stuff in the history behind the toy shop. I thought that was interesting in a way. What else? What else? This man looking in the window at the girl, said girl, the guy's girlfriend, and then goes away as if she didn't see him, but you knew psychologically that he saw her already. So that scene I thought was like interesting in a way, like it was a mirror reflection of, you know, just a reflection or whatever away. The snow scene, the car scene. Oh, I forgot to mention the car scene with the couple and all this and that's parents, and well, the girl's parents end up dead by the hands of the elf. Basically, the elf is seen in the back of the car, right? Propped up in the back of the car, right? I believe he strangled them to death, like in that scene, which was a powerful scene to say the least. Powerful scene. The parents did a good job, very good job to say the least. Thought the acting was very well put together and all that. What else happened? There's this flashback of when the boyfriend was a kid, where basically like he is afraid of Christmas stuff because basically like he had a tragic Christmas growing up. So
And
he's
this
afraid
all
of
I can do is
Christmases
do this.
and can barely enjoy Christmas.
Yeah.
But the whole purpose of the elf is that the whole purpose of this
This
movie
one grew up and then turned into
is the townspeople.
8.
The townspeople are there.
Years later.
No, 18.
The townspeople are there.
Pretend this is this now.
Damn. I know the townspeople are there for a reason. There's a very specific reason that the townspeople are there, and all this and that is happening. There's a lot of reasons for what's happening in the movie, shit like that.
Bro, not him.
It's interesting.
Who is that?
They's at the funeral. It's funny, isn't it? But yeah,
Come on,
it's
let's play.
interesting.
Come on,
On my phone.
Hey, find your friend and go play. Now I can find them. Now I'm gonna make it.
Trying to think what else happened.
And see what the baby's gonna
Hey Siri.
Trying to think. We had that.
Hey Siri.
Oh, they're trying to get him out of town. That's what happened in the
do.
movie.
Hey Siri.
They're trying to get
play
rid of the
Billie
townspeople out of the town
No, listen.
and all that. So there's
Yes.
that.
I'm gonna create them.
And then in the end, we get the boyfriend and the girlfriend. At first, I thought he died, but that wasn't the case. He ended up
What did I do?
alive still,
What did I do?
basically.
No, I didn't.
I swear to God.
Then they battle the elf off,
It wasn't even working. It's you. You couldn't play it on it all day.
and then the elf ends up dead.
I haven't even been.
And that's basically the end of the movie.
Come on, let's play it.
If you haven't seen it, go see it. Let me know what you
No,
think
I'm out of here.
of it.
Make it alive.
Oh yeah, keep calm off.
Make it alive.
I'm in the live right there.